Good evening, this is Kuro and Dinosaur number 1. Yes, we're doing a Khaba replay on Hotspot. And looking at the match, threats to us, we've got Des Moines, Buffalo, Cleveland, Chapia. We've got typical the chunk of radar. DD wise, Gearing, Shema, Benson, Kagero. And I'm doing a replay on this battle because how it panned out. I'm seeing this more and more frequently where destroyers that should be capping are, I don't even know what they're doing. They're not even doing anything useful for the team like spotting or it's just questionable. So I'm gonna talk you through what's going on. In my head, I'm looking at this Benson. I'm not trying to call the guy out. You know, I'm already concerned he doesn't have camo on his DD. That's always a concern. When you look at a destroyer, they're too cheap to run camo. Automatically you're suspect that you're just not taking it seriously. Kind of watching where this guy's going. My objective here is to come up here and just pound the daylights out of any destroyers that try to mess with him. If he gets radar spotted, shoot up the cruisers, just shoot up whatever I can to help my DD out. And this guy, I'm not even sure if this guy's going full speed, how slow he's going. I'm trying to be patient here, and this guy's gonna come up here to the island and he's just gonna stop. Yeah. He doesn't know what to do. He has absolutely no idea what's going on. So, who says Khaba can't cap? I'm gonna show you guys how a destroyer caps. So A cap on this side, you've got some nice island cover up here that you guys can use. Gearing cap, somebody was kind enough to radar, so I'm gonna do some damage. Unfortunately, that gearing gets saved. That Benson's not poking. I see the Des Moines pushing up, but I've got a Yamato back there. He's not gonna push me. Spotting some torpedoes, and I'm just shooting. I mean, any destroyer can do this. I'm just gonna push right in here, and if I get detected, I'm just gonna push into these islands. Go ahead, try to shoot me. Everybody, unless they're way out here, they're not gonna be able to shoot over that. And if they're way out here, you can juke the shots. So, let's take a look at my team. My Benson, no idea. The rest of my team, they're being pretty productive. You know, they're coming in here and they're doing their thing. Realize Shimakaze's over in B cap. Gonna try to get some resets. He smokes up, and I mean, from this position, I'm not detected, so nothing's really stopping me from being able to take the cap. Well, not take the cap, but well, finish taking my cap, but because I'm not detected, I can keep just trying to reset this guy. So I'm just spraying shots in his smoke, trying to figure out where this guy's at. At this point, maybe he's not in smoke. I should probably start shooting outside of, well, if he was outside of the smoke, I would be detecting him. And that's not the case, so, or I would be detected. Anyway, I think the Benson's back on my cap. But looking at the enemy, I'm looking like there's an opening here where I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. So I'm gonna go for it. I've got to heal. If it doesn't kill me, I can heal back a lot of this anyway. So pushing in here. And this Benson, he's doing a good job at doing the same thing I was doing, trying to cap from cover. He's tied in there to the island so nothing can shoot him unless they poke him. So, unfortunately, his team's not really in a position where they can stop me. And this Benson, he eats a lot of damage. Des Moines tries to radar, but I mean, at this point, you know, it's not gonna happen. Shima's torping either my Shima's smoke or launch torps at me as he was going around the island. And I'm just gonna cruise into the cap, and I'm just gonna finish capping this point. Nothing's really stopping me. The enemy is not around. You know, I'm in a Khaba. I've got a 9.7 kilometer detection radius. You know, if I can be in this position in a DD, you know, any other DD can. Guys are playing scared. So I was gonna go push the around the island and get in a gunfight with the Des Moines. I see that the Benson's back on cap, and I'm just gonna go and finish off the Benson, keep a cap for us. Maybe get lucky, find the Shima. Somebody was kind enough to radar, and I'm not gonna waste any time. There we go, he's down. I see an Iowa off in the distance, and I'm rescuing my team from this guy's, you know, inevitable carry. And with that threat sorted out, I see the Shimakaze pop up, and I'm gonna try to get some shots in on the Shima. Cyclone setting in. I think Shima's running the 20 kilometer torps. Shima's still burning. Shima's down. And I'm going to go on a little bit of shore leave here. For some reason the island's not letting me push past it, so I actually have to reverse. A lot of times if you run aground and if you don't touch your controls, the game will just work you around an edge of an island like that. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's kind of buggy. But with Cyclone setting in, my effectiveness as a DD, or as pretty much anything, has plummeted. This ship just, it doesn't have the concealment, it doesn't have the armor or the DPM or the caliber of guns to deal damage at these close ranges. This game's pretty much won, so I'm just gonna run across here and try to farm this cur first. I'm gonna go on ahead and speed this up a little so you guys aren't waiting. Don't I wish all my DDs were this fast? Anyway, cur first pops up, and just gonna get some damage in here. Try to save what little I can out of this game, because you know, everything just kind of went around me and I spent most of my time trying to cap. Now this is a little thing you can do with these gunboats, is hop in and out of the 8 kilometer limit and try to catch people when their guns aren't turned on you. I keep seeing this cur first turning away from me. That's telling me that he wants to keep his guns pointing towards C-cap. So by trying to approach from this angle, I've got a high probability that, excuse me, that he can't shoot at me. He pops back up again. I'm gonna fire off a couple salvos and then switch to AP. AP's generally the quickest way to get sure DPM on a ship with the high tier Russian DDs. Cur first starts angling away from me. I switch back to HE. I see the guy trying to turn his guns around, so I'm turning, basically trying to force his guns to turn as much as they can to get on me, and then I try to stay perfectly broadside, so reduce the chance that he gets actual pen damage on my DD. And you know, just keep trying to get the HE in there. Maybe I get a fire. He's turning broadside again. Get the AP going. And now that this guy's guns are all on me, I'm gonna disengage and turn out a little. And now, you know, just like that, you know, I saved myself from taking an extra volley there, let my heel finish, and just kind of a cat and mouse game. I pop back up, and you know, at this point the game ends, but